Why, hello everybody, my name is RTS and welcome back to Master of Command. Today guys, we're going to go and attack this giant enemy army in the forest. Why it's out here? I don't really know, but all I do know is if we win this battle, we get ourselves an extra doctrine, and we want to get as many as possible. Now, hopefully this battle goes to be okay. We have actually already got maximum equipment and manpower, so it shouldn't be too crazy. We might have to go up to the city nearby afterwards to get some more ammo though. The Battle of Marburg. Wow, they actually have maximum unit size here. It's a shame I haven't got my 5th brigade yet, because we could actually have probably the biggest size of battle possible. I was also thinking about this last night. I reckon you could probably get like a 35, 40k battle if you had like really large units, but we've gone for more of like cavalry, artillery, that kind of thing. So the enemy army in question seems to have quite a few cannons, a little bit of cavalry, but the vast majority of this is actually infantry. Now, that's the good news for me. Oh, they've got sharpshooters and stuff as well, because I have some pretty good infantry myself. Hopefully, we can hold them off and win the day. If we can win this, I'm pretty sure we can win probably any battle on Act 2, and maybe even Act 3, because at this point, how can they get stronger? If they got maximum unit sizes, how are they going to get more powerful? Now, let's have a look at the battlefield, shall we? It looks... How do we handle this? So this is going to be a very big battle. This is going to be the biggest one we've done so far by a large margin. So with the actual strategy itself, I think we want to be trying to get into the forest as soon as humanly possible. We want to probably have like a bit of an arc going, and maybe one grenadier in reserve to assist us if we need to have like a bit of defense line switched over. It's going to be a long battle. We've got to get in this for a long run. Deploy, yes. Okay, so in terms of initial units, let's start getting some guys down, shall we? We don't want to be too far away from the forest edge, also not too far into it as well. We want to make sure we have a nice selection of cover available. As for these guys over here though, ooh, how do we want to handle this? Maybe if I curl it in a little bit, which might sound a bit weird giving up some more of the territory to the enemy being able to get closer, but it does mean if there's cavalry charges, they will probably slow down in the forest a little bit, giving me more time to prepare a counter volley or a counter charge. So we've also got this guy here. Very good defenses and a lot of attrition defense as well. So this guy can probably go over this way. Now, because of the map setup, we don't know how deep the forest goes, but we'll look at the defense values and stuff as well. As to the last grenadier, we'll put them nearby and they can just get ready to jump into any hole that needs to be filled. So, what's next? We have to deal with the next part of this setup. We want to have ourselves skirmishers, if we can. I want to make sure we have ample room, because we've had issues in the last few videos with volley fires not working as I would like. So we want to make sure our guys are definitely ready to fire whenever the enemy shows up here. We've also going to have ourselves some dragoons covering this general section, and we have another dragoon that can help out as well if we need them too. The actual von Rothhussars, we have them on the left hand side. There is actually regular terrain here. If they want to curl out and attack some dudes, they can. As for the cannons though, we have a lot of cannons. Let's try and get them into the actual forest itself. Not too close though. Let's do it like so. To the edges, because we had a bit of an issue last episode with like them not firing for some reason, so I want to avoid that if we can. Apart from that though, I think that's everyone given an order. Not quite. We have the veteran foot units over here. So the last grenadier was going to be over in this direction here. We want to probably eventually... Not that far. We can loop them around the edge of the map a little bit. The AI is going to try and flank us around the edge of the map anyway, so we have to keep that in mind. As you can see, we can literally go into the edge. Cool. I'm happy with this. Let's go full speed and see what happens. So the enemy army is very quickly moving its way in. They have got a lot of sharpshooters and stuff as well. If we get the cannons to knock those guys out first, because they got good range and whatnot, we should be a lot safer. Now, I'm getting a bit concerned because they haven't set up yet. Guys, get into the forest. Please, get into the forest. They're pretty much here. Okay, Grenadiers. Hopefully they can start returning fire. Off they go. Is there a reason you guys aren't firing? Yes, it's because you haven't set up your defense yet. Run over to the area and start shooting back as soon as possible. Now, with the Dragoons, let's see if we can get some extra damage done right away. We'll get one on the flank and we'll get the other one to go up from the side here. But as there's no one else in the battlefield right now, we can probably hunt these guys down a little bit and make their lives a lot worse. If they're out the battlefield early, happy days. I've actually just taken a volley as well to my general, which is not good at all. In fact, that's terrible. So the enemy's actually going to try and do a charge on me, which is quite brave of them. Though I haven't reloaded my guns. This actually could go in their favor instead. We'll quickly get these guys back into areas. We want to make sure we break their morale before they do a grenade shot, because it's going to otherwise suck. Fire, 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 and they're broken. Excellent work. So the enemy's too far away to probably stop a charge of mine, so let's go and actually just do as much damage as possible temporarily. Both of you, charge them down, kill them off. Excellent. Okay, cannon-wise, I want these guys deploying right away. They need to start shooting enemies before they start shooting me. They're getting closer. Kill them, my friends! Kill them all! I still absolutely adore the charges and stuff. It's so cool. I love this. Now, unfortunately, we can't pull back units too quickly because of the charge mechanics, but these guys can start heading back now slowly. And these guys I would like to get returning as soon as possible as well. We want to avoid being shot at by anybody because this is a long battle. We want to keep our guys alive. Come on. Run back that way. Done. That was kind of a wasted effort, I would say, doing that, but whatever, it's fine. So, more artillery is coming online. Let's get these guys ready. Unload the cannons, my friends. Prepare to return fire. So we know for a fact from last episode that we have got my mega uber cannons. They will be able to do this no problem. I think what's their range? 770. It's pretty good. There's no way else about saying that. It's a pretty good amount of defenses and stuff we have here. Okay, dragoons. We'll have one over this side, and these guys can return to this section here. Done. Okay, so left-hand flank, we have got some sharpshooters doing their stuff. They actually have no protection whatsoever against cavalry, and they're by themselves. So we're actually going to push out a little bit and say hello, I believe. We also, in theory, should have these infantry firing, but they don't seem to want to do it. Oh, we just took damage from the sharpshooters. Interesting. I'm not happy about that. In fact, I'm pretty upset. Okay, but... guys. Okay, they're having a bad day. Just charge right away. They have no defense against melee. Just get them right away. Go, go. On this side, we're still pulling back into the river. The sharpshooters are still chasing us, unfortunately. If we can get some cannons on them, because I think their little sniper units are causing me a little bit of havoc, and I'd rather just not have them living anywhere. So if you guys can focus fire on that, I'll be very, very grateful. On the left-hand flank, we have completely wiped out the enemy to a point where they're literally dead. There's no one alive in that formation. They can't even run away. Okay, back to formation. Go, go, go. Excellent. Okay, so back over here. The sharpshooters are getting closer and closer. Not a fan, but we are doing firepower, as you can see with the cannons. And we've also got some other guys shooting as well. Counter artillery-wise, we're still trying to knock out the enemy miles away. They're giving... Oh, they got it. Okay, next unit. There's one right there. Excellent. Get on that, funny. So, back over with the sharpshooters again. We could attempt to send out some dragoons, but they're kind of a bit... not wounded, but winded. So we give them a little bit of time to rest and recover. Once they feel a bit up to it, we can send them in to get them back into the battle and stuff. What I might do is actually move in as well some of my veteran foot, so they actually have a little bit of a chance to help out the battle before the enemy flanks around the right-hand side. As for other things, though, things are looking pretty good. We do want to get more counter charges done, though, because we are taking damage from sporadic enemy artillery, which I'm not a big fan of. If we have a quick look at our roster, a lot of our cannons can't reach it, but 2 of them can. So we'll double team it and see if we can knock them out as soon as possible. Okay, back over here. Sharpshooters still fighting. I would like to push in, though, with some units if we can. But we will have to wait because we are taking too much damage here. The cannons need to hit the targets a bit more. These guys would be pretty... They should die eventually. Off they go. If they keep firing at that one target, we should hopefully shatter them, which we just have. So that enemy is out for the count for the rest of the battlefield here. Okay, next target. So we have the lesser cannons. Another one can go and join the other team and try and knock out these artillery units. Remember, Austria loves cannons. So we want to be careful with their cannon attacks. As for other things, I don't think we want to worry about focusing our fire elsewhere. We're pretty much good to go at the moment. Let's go maximum speed. So, we must carry on waiting. With this, I'm actually going to pull these guys back again. And we will wait for now. Come on, guys. Keep firing. Enemy retreats. I'm not seeing... That's what I wanted to see. Thank you very much. So, after that, I think we have now... one more artillery unit, so we'll get all 4 of them on counter battery just to get rid of them, and then we should stop taking all this sporadic damage we've been gathering so far. So it looks like the enemies decided to be a bit crazy and actually go in for a cavalry charge, which I would say is a stupid idea. So we'll give them a few seconds. Everyone already has their volleys good to go. When they get around the close locations, we'll start opening fire. Guys, get a little bit closer to counter charge. Okay, so first up, we've got to have the Royal Infantry. They can start firing right now because they got the fire by rank. Next up, we want to have the Jaeger unit start fire. Oh, that was a mistake of the maker. I accidentally broke the formation there. Oh, I fluffed it big time, guys. That was what I would call a massive mistake, but it's still okay. You got to be careful with changing formations because it means they can't fire properly, but we got away with it. It's fine. Okay, back over here. The enemy is going around the flank here by the looks of it. We have got Grenadiers and stuff good to go, so I'm not particularly worried, and they should be available to knock out the enemy very soon. Now, just due to the lack of, I guess, what's the term be? I guess amount of firepower I can put in one location, fire concentration, I'm actually going to change some of these artillery to focus fire on this guy instead. And the other units, I want them to be going for the enemy. I would say, yeah, let's go for this. They have 2 cavalry coming in close succession. That means we're going to have probably a hard time hitting both charges before they hit the line. So we will prepare for the first one, but it's going to be a bit nasty. Now, what we can do as well to give us a bit more chance is we will not do bad game. We'll get the Royal Dragoons over to the side so they can assist a little bit with some firepower on the edge. They really shouldn't attack so, like, separately. Like, if they prepared themselves and attacked in a big group, this would be a lot harder than it currently is. Okay, open fire. Go, go, go. They've already fired, so that was my bad. And shatter them, please. Enemy is dead. Now, while I was doing that, the enemy other carry has decided to change target to the Dragoons, which is not a big deal because we can just move these guys back a little bit and they should be back in the cover. This does mean we might miss out on the attack, but we can do the reverse with the Dragoons on the other side, which means the formation is working pretty well. Okay, guys, open fire if you can. Open fire as well, and finally they're gone. It doesn't matter, enemy's already been destroyed. That's what I want to see. Right hand side is looking quite nice as well. We would chase them down with cavalry, but we're currently looking at a situation where there's another cavalry charge coming in right in front of us. So I'm annoyed that I've taken this many losses from just cannons. Austria, if I had to choose a faction next time, I'm not going for Austria. They suck fighting them. They are just wearing me down. I hate them. Anyway, let's get these guys back into formation. And you guys prepare to do your volley fire in a second as well. Now, these are Black Suns, so they do have the fire. Oh, they're not actually going to attack. They're going to attack these Grenadiers here. Very bold. Very, very bold. Second row. Shattered. Excellent work. Okay, so back over here again. Now, the enemy is actually attacking from an angle where we actually can return fire still, so it's totally fine. I'm not a fan of the angle, though, so I will get 3 of the cannons to give them a hand over here and break this formation as soon as possible. As for other units, we will keep going for the enemy cavalry just to try and knock them out of the game here. As you can see, like I said, we are returning fire. We have done damage, but it's not perfect. That's why the cannons come in. Okay, return fire. Oh, this is amazing. Yes. Oh, no. It's because I have 100 and... Oh, it's gone down because of the forest, maybe. I did have 104 accuracy, I think, last episode when they were out in the open. So that was pretty funny. Okay, so things are looking pretty good at the moment. We are still waiting for more enemies to get closer. We could probably do a little bit more fast speed at this point. Any cannon shots hitting these guys will probably knock them out after they go. We probably won't be able to shatter, but they are definitely on the way out there. I would do more kill gathering, but honestly, we got like very high level units. I think I'll calm down on that one because it's a bit cheesy. So we just play the game normally. I'm not going to go out my way to just to harvest people's lives at this point. Okay, so the enemy has a few units left remaining trying to get over here. The enemy's on the right flank once more. You two switch target over to... Ooh, no one really. I don't really care who we attack in this regard. Let's go for, let's go over here, why not? Just randomly shoot someone, it'd be fine. So this is probably the weakest part of my defense, actually, thinking about it, because we haven't got a lot of units firing the same direction. We will give them some more cannons. This bit is the opposite. We have absolutely everybody here, so enemy destroyed already. Excellent. We will move in the Von Roth because they should do something right. But I also want to make sure we break their formation first with a little bit of a carbine shot. It didn't work. Oh, no, it did work. Victory! Excellent. Now remember, this is an army, which means we will get a doctrine from this battle because it's considered one of the like HQ equivalent armies we have to fight. So, excellent. Now, despite that going pretty well, we are low on reinforcements, and we're also getting quite low on ammo. Now, you are probably thinking, why don't you just press one of these buttons to get that fixed out? I probably should do that at this point. I mean, I've already max ranked half my army. We can probably press some other buttons at this point in the game. So I think reservists would be a good one because we restore casualties, which I did take a lot of. And we get reservists back as well. This should probably keep us going for probably the rest of the act. And we get this as well. So, interesting. We can increase profit from item sales. So, long-term money gain. Infantry morale plus 15% or artillery efficiency. Let's go for the roast beef of Old England, because that just sounds delicious. Done. Okay, so with the the reinforcements coming back in, we are pretty good with this. Ammo is out though, and we have access now to some new golden weapons, which I always do like as well. So one thing I do find interesting, we got this stamina one, so stamina and movement speed. I currently have movement speed and melee damage, but maybe having them go faster would be a better idea. Or, oh, they've already got some pretty decent. Let's give it to these guys. Oh, I don't know, guy. I don't know. We could just keep the horses. They could just sit there and just occur me more movement speed, because I'm not really sure where I want to put them. We've also been given this other type of musket, 137. So that's pretty much on par with a Charville, isn't it? Let's look for a regular Charville. It's a better. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Very, very decent with the increase in charge and melee damage. So this is probably a gun we want to be giving over to one of our guard units. So if someone actually gets in combat range, they're even worse off than they would be before. Let's get over that. And we've also got this as well. So blanket rolls, melee damage taken, and attrition. So I don't know. This does seem pretty useful to me. I think this should definitely be given to the Hussars. And who else would need to have melee damage received reduction? Probably just another cavalry unit, but I never use them in actual charges, do I? I would say I don't know where to give it to. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm at a loss. I'm not sure where to hand this over to. Let's give it to this guy for now anyway. So what else do we pick up? We got more items that just improve rounds and stuff. We got another musket that's pretty decent. We give that to another Grenadier because I think it improves their melee stats, which is always important. What else we got? Death musket was not impressive. I'm just sorry, guys. I was not impressed by that at all. We should be doing this ages ago. We want to probably be giving some of these other units cover for artillery, so they take less damage in these very long engagements, especially against the Austrians. As we know, they're a bit naughty with that one, so I want to keep that in mind. And I believe, what's this? Morale damage received. This would be very good for a defensive unit, if they haven't already all got treaties already. This one is not really a treaty for a defensive unit, so I think we'll switch this one over, give them more morale and whatnot. And this would be more... Oh, do you know what? You guys haven't got one, have you? Done. I spent too much money. I was literally about to buy this. I just spent a little bit too much money. It's okay. We'd head back anyway towards a town. There's one over here with ammo, which should be perfect. We'll grab them over, and we go from there. Let me just grab these. So we need to have... This is perfect. This is the hunting event, which killed my very first offer in the game. We have the random throwaway guy. And he did it. Congratulations, my friend. You didn't die in an event. It's a glorious day. Okay. I forgot there was an army chasing me the entire time. We're going to avoid him for now. My movement speed is inherently so fast, I don't think it's a problem. We're just going to just ignore him. I get a Great Dane mascot. I love dogs. During our march, a towering hound emerged from the woods. By all counts, a Great Dane. He appears trained and obedient, following commands of surprising discipline. The men have taken a liking to him, and his presence lends an air of dignity to the column. Shall we keep him? Of course we should. We should definitely keep a mascot. Oh my god, it's adorable. So, can we put this in a cavalry unit and it goes... Oh. Sorry, I'm just so excited by the Great Dane mascot. This is brilliant. So we get more morale, more melee damage. This guy's getting pretty scary at this point. That's some pretty good ratings there. It looks like I might have accidentally removed an item from this unit without realizing. But I don't know what I removed from him. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what I fluffed up here, but I've definitely fluffed up something. Something is not as it should be, and that's not good. It looks like we've lost the ramrod. I think that's what's disappeared from this unit. So we keep that in mind. I haven't got any spare ones, so we had to make sure we get another one and throw them in there at some point. Okay, so we could do the fort, but forts don't need ammo. So I think it would be better if we do ignore all this and go up back to these cities and get some stuff. We're also barreling towards... Okay, I like that. I like that. We can come back to this one in a little second. Done. I need all your ammo. I really need ammo at this point, guys. You don't understand my pain. Okay. Excellent. With that, before I forget, reload. Excellent. Okay, so let's have a look around a little bit. We can sell off some random goods at this point. I will get rid of the legendary animal pelts. We have another one in reserve if there's any events. We have some random shoes and stuff, and just a horrifically large amount of random guns at this point. They're absolutely everywhere. That will probably do for now. I just mostly want to get enough money so we can get maximum level brigade size. Glory. Serenity. You've been leveling up. I don't think he's been leveling up at all. I don't like this officer, by the way, or this officer, so we have to get rid of some of them at some point. But we have maximum brigade size, guys, so happy days. So, was there regular infantry we can recruit, like regular Redfoots? No, Redfoots? Or are we in a Northern America? Let's see. Is there anything I actually of value I want to try and grab? There are grenades, which is tempting, but probably not too tempting. Okay, we're going to move on. So from here, we're going to go down. We're going to grab the bonus from this fella, reduce the enemy's movement speed. Head back up to Herborn. There's officers for sale here, and also cheap recruits, reservists. Very important stuff. We will grab a little bit more ammo for the fort attack in a second. Oh, wait. Let's look at the nobles first, because I can't hire them. So, Equestrian. I need an infantry captain. That is the next thing I need to try and unlock. Oh, yeah. I'm not feeling any of these guys at the moment. Ooh, he has the... We've already got an artillery guy being leveled up, so I'm not going to jump on that one. Accuracy, reload. There's so much going on in this game. There's just so much we can do. There's so much to, like, contemplate. It's overwhelming a lot of the time, I must say. Okay, so with the money we have in reserve, unless there's some very cheap infantry... Not the ones I want. I say we get more ammo again. There are some bigger cannons. We have to try and get those at some point as well. But my money's a bit low. Money is a little bit low at this point. Okay, so let's get out of here. I don't know what we want to do first. It's going to be a multi-pronged battle, isn't it? So what probably be a good idea? We go back down this way. I was hoping to come across that guy. We do the fort first. We should have enough supplies to do both, and we might get a really good doctrine. Hopefully. Oh, it's different. Sir, the fortress before us has such strength and situation. What? That any attempt upon it must end in fruitless expense of men and material. The enemy commander, perceiving perhaps the futility of our future some word, has extended a proposal for exchange of prisoners. He is willing to return a full regiment of our captured infantry in exchange for a number of reservists from our ranks. Curious. I will attack him anyway. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. So the best one is probably going to be going for some barrages, which worked the first time. So far, this fort is not invincible. Next, we actually have the breach. Oh, that was quick. So we can wait them out. We can do lightly chance with ammunition and losses, or we can use the Grenadiers to do it with 5% losses. Done. Excellent. So we got some new muskets. Not the good time, though. Kind of sadness, but it's fine. So, Doctrine. Interesting. I'm going to go for this one. Look, the other ones might be interesting to other people in this game, but flat restoring 15% of my casualty every battle does seem a little bit powerful. That does mean some of my units restore 90% casualties? No, there's no way. Wait, let's confirm it. Let's confirm it. 15% base. Talk to me, buddy. 15, 55, 80. Okay, look, it's not as good as I thought it was. In my defense, though, these are basic good. So we can definitely go and get better versions of these items at some point in the game, and this guy would probably have... Do you reckon we can get over 100% casualty replenishment? If someone dies, you get troops back? There's no way. We'll look into it. We'll get there one day, guys. Don't worry. We're going to work on it. It's going to be great. So, with that out of the way, I did leave. We want to go for this army battle again next, don't we? I want to find that random army chasing me, but I don't know where he's gone. I'm disappointed. What can I say? Also, we are running out of time with the HQ. It's coming. I think we're okay, though. We got 2 weeks, right? So, I have to do 3 battlefields. 1, 2, 3, and there's also some forts down there as well. As long as I got ample supplies, which we're going to Herborn and maybe buy some more before we go back down here, I reckon I can outrun the enemy while heading down this route, grab the final side objectives before the end. That's the general plan there. But regardless of all that, it's time. Why, hello there. Oh, not that bad. So this guy has a lot more infantry in his army. He also has 4 artillery and 4 cavalry. At this point, cavalry is such a non-factor. I'm not even worried about that. We need to make sure we counter barrage the 4 artillery as soon as possible, though. I guess that if we need to shoot at 3, we got to fight Prussia, right? We need to have someone that can like hold the candle to us. We wanna be panicked. We want to be losing troops. But we'll see how things work out. Oh no, the game's giving me a mega forest. Well, I think we're going to use the mega forest. Uben Foresten. Let's go over here, shall we? So with us actually being able to get a little bit into the forest, let's actually make sure the artillery at least is already in and good to go. I can't actually deploy them as much as I would like, but that's fair enough. Let's get over there. Deployment. Go. Actually, I'll probably just deploy now and then just spread out a little bit. So as for actual defensive strategy, there is a bit of a glaring issue with just the middle of this location, unfortunately. So we will actually have to hang back inside, but it shouldn't be too bad. I believe we can actually do a complete encirclement this time if we wanted to. With the Grenadiers I'm talking about. But we're not going to do that. It'll be fine. So let's go for Unit 1. Actually, I could probably grab both of them together so I make sure they're okay. So we're going from here. Done. So that's the basic defensive line set up. We will have the Jaeger stuff over here. So I'm going to get a little bit more. 1, 2. Oh no! I knew this was good. No! We're not going to be ready in time for this battle. We're going to tell them to run, but it's that's pretty bad. That's not a good time. Anyway, we might have to send units out to defend the Royal Infantry as they get over here. Otherwise, I think we... Otherwise, it's not good. It's really not good, if I'm being honest there. We will have a unit just right at the bottom of the map there to get ready to attack elsewhere. We will send over... So one Dragoon's going to be on the bottom left. We'll have one station around here. One station around here. And we'll have the Hussars on the corner as well. As for other units, we have a backup Grenadier unit. They can just be at the back as well. Just defend yourselves, guys. Don't worry about it. I think that's everyone who's moving. No, it's not. We have to move as well. The recruits! I forgot about the recruits. Oh, wait. I can't bother to do a custom formation. You guys need to get over here as soon as possible, okay? You need to get over here. Run! Run! Go, guys! You're so far away. They're being chased by infantry. That's good. If they sent the cavalry, it would have been a very, very dire situation, I think. So... As for setups, I believe we're looking pretty good. Have you guys unlimbered? No, I thought I pressed that button already. My bad. Unlimber. Okay, so they've activated. We have 4 targets, as we remember from our prior scanning. Looks like the first shot already destroyed the first enemy unit, which is quite nice. Are you actually going to be in... I think I've messed this up a little. Yeah, you go... Sit back, sit back. We've only got one counter barrage for now, I guess. Counter barrage one is dead. They're running away, but it won't be for as long. And it looks like you guys have made it. That wasn't actually that bad at all, honestly. I think I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so... trying to get the camera to do what I want. There you go. Done. Everyone's happy. We got all the formations set up as I wanted. Well, for the most part. And we're looking pretty good. So, I don't know what to do about... I just don't know what to do with these Grenadiers. We're on high tier gaming at this point. I feel like them... We've got to be careful. Let's go and put it that way. We'll have them behind one of the other Grenadier lines for now. The enemy is coming in. They haven't got any skirmishers, which is good. Because I kind of realised as I've been playing, the skirmishers are pretty nasty. So we want to make sure we knock them out first. Excellent work. Field artillery. Dutch. Oh, that's the power of the Dutch. The power of the Dutch. Destroy them. Okay, maximum speed again. I don't know why some of the units are so far forward compared to the other ones. I feel like it's probably a detriment to their strategy here. The enemy is literally just filtering in one at a time, which is not probably the best idea. I might actually extend out the field here. I know we were already like about to fight, but we're actually going to send out my line so they can help defend a little bit more. Like so. They're probably going to miss the first few barrages, but you never know. Okay, back to foot artillery. I don't know why they don't like attacking units sometimes. Oh, it's because I picked the wrong unit. That is literally why. Good. Can we get more units on this? I am obsessed with counter barrages. I can't help myself, guys. This is how things are. Okay. Enemy is charging Grenadiers. That strategy is bold. I don't know what they think is going to happen, but it's not going to work. Okay, so what we do with the 1, 2, 3, I'm going to get worried about the proximity of the... Wait. They're really fast. I thought I was on fast speed for a second. That's normal speed for them. They're absolutely speeding it. Okay, they're going to go in for some kind of close range, which I'm not a fan of. We're actually going to bring both Dragoons on the flank, and we're going to just carbine them to death. We also could bring in a charge, but it's Grenadiers, so I'd rather avoid that if we can. They're not in range of grenades still, so we can probably still clear this up with just flat-out firepower at the moment. It's okay, it's okay. Cannons... You're on this target, right? Yep, they're on the target. Good work. And they're still working on the counter barrages. Wow, how are they not retreating? This is actually super impressive at this point. And I think I've accidentally blocked the access to the Grenadiers, so we're going to pull back a little bit. There you go. That's what we want to see. We broke them. Everyone back to where you should be. The cannons have moved forward a little bit, which I'm a bit scared about. They're broken. Excellent work. You guys stick back where you were. So we got Hussar coming in, which is fine. We'll make sure we block shots and we have a backup Dragoon in case we need them. Block shots as well. Ready? Oh, they're not going to be ready in time. Just fire whenever you can then. We have to rely on everyone else in this situation. But we still probably have time to get these guys ready for a shot. It's going to slow down the forest a little bit. No, we have run out of time. Okay, open fire now. Open fire now. Open fire if you can. Now. It was still enough. We still clutched it. It's fine. Head back. They probably need a little bit more like morale or something there because it was a bit easy. I didn't even use my infantry. That was just dragoons. Then again, these are level 10 dragoons with like exceptional weapons at this point. In terms of quality, my army is pretty much up there. Okay, so in terms of counter batteries, the enemy is retreating slowly. And we've just shattered another unit, which is good to see. The other guys are still not in range, unfortunately, but we can get them on some kind of anti-cavalry shots, which should be a good idea. Not everyone, though. Just most of them. I don't know why this guy's so far away. He's miles away. What is he even doing over there? I need to get some experience with these recruits, so we're going to make them run forward to shoot some people. Okay, things looking pretty good. Enemy are encroaching though. In terms of the super artillery, they're still doing their job. Good work. Okay, so we want to probably hold fire on this. We're going to have a double charge. And they're also going to move in at the same time the Fusiliers, so I can't just move the Dragoons forward in the left-hand flank. This is the kind of stuff I want to see more, because it's more AI tactics, right? I can't do what I did before because the enemy has pressuring units on the flanks. It limits my options a little bit more. Okay, so Dragoons, move up. The first Chevaliers are coming in. I think they're coming in. I don't know if we should. Let's see if we can break this with the double, because they can reload faster with carbines. We're going to see if we can break it with the double carbine volley. Excellent work. Go back to holding fire. Hold yourself firm. Okay, the next one's actually not going to be attacking us at all. It's going to be going over for the Dragoons over here. So I'm actually going to be moving them back to face in front of the cavalry. So they still have a good angle. But we can actually open up fire in a second with everyone else, which is going to be pretty good. So let's get these guys opening fire now. First shots. Enemies down as well. Excellent work. Oh, also, you guys can pull back now. You got 0 kills. Some guys cleaned the window. I forgot about... No! Not now! No! It's okay. You guys can't hear that, right? It's fine. I've got immense AI power behind my recording software these days. No one will know what's happening in my room. I'm actually having a party as well. You just can't tell. It's totally fine. I knew I forgot to say something. Damn it! Okay, open fire now. No, they're gonna... They nearly hit me. I nearly got hit by a cavalry charge, but we still got away with it. Okay, cool. Looking good, looking good. So, field artillery, number 1 and 2, the counter barrages. There is no counter barraging to be done, which is brilliant. So, we just got regular fire at this point. I'm not going to drag this out. We'll let them just attack whoever they want. We'll focus on enemies that have already taken damage, just so we can get them out of the battlefields. And we do the same over here. I still would like a little bit more experience. Well, I say little. I didn't get any experience with these Grenadiers, because we're not going to be using the veterancy one. There you go. Shoot someone. Yeah, 13 kills. I'll take it. I'll take it. Did I give the... They got terrible weapons. I forgot to switch the weapons out, didn't I? I knew I forgot to do something. So, enemies are coming in quite far. If we can break this formation, we can do a charge. Probably get a lot of stuff here. Excellent. Okay, charge right now. Go. That's how you get kills with bad units. Hopefully. It's starting. It's coming in. Can you guys give me like 20 minutes? I know I said I wasn't going to kill still farm anymore, but I need the experience. So the enemy's actually going to change gears. Oh, I thought it was going to go and attack these guys. That's fine. Everyone else do what you want. I don't really care at this point. We've won the battle. Victory is mine. I guess you can just destroy this guy with cannon fire. 250 is okay. Done. So we want to be taking the one that gives us money and ammo, because we don't have a lot of that right now. So is this a doctrine battle or is this a regular battle? It was a doctrine battle. Yeah, I couldn't find that other guy, could I? He disappeared somewhere. Money. Money, money, money. Excellent. Okay. The golden brooch. Beautiful. So we can get 1,000 ammo, which will probably keep us over the rest of this thing here. Oh my god! This is... No! This is only if you... I saw someone on Discord that had 1,000 days on a demo because he ran around the map with the HQ. I don't want to do that myself, but I just like, if you want to do that stuff, this is what you need. Negative 35% ammo consumption. That is amazing. Yes. 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 Okay, I feel like we're like unbelievably powerful. Grab that, please. Dun dun dun. Okay, so we got an upgrade for one of our artillery commanders. I don't like any of them. Sorry. If it was morale damage up, I would have picked it, because it means you can shatter the enemy formations a bit faster, but that's not the case here. None of this is really going to be helpful in our situation. So, sorry, buddy. Back to the drawing board. Now, let's have a look elsewhere, shall we? If we go back down, what have we got? We have a new ramrod. That's what we lost on this guy, wasn't it? So you can ramrod yourself again. We've also got the super horse from before. We already saw that one. We got the experience gain modifier. We'll probably put that on these fellas here. We'll give them accuracy and reload speed, and probably most importantly, a gun that can actually shoot in a straight line. Seems pretty important to me anyway. They have a little bit of stuff going on. Because I want them just to kill people instead of taking less damage, we'll just give them all these random like damage increase stuff so they can get a little bit more when it comes to shooting enemies and whatnot. And also, I did mention this before, we've already got the 3rd Brigade, right? So I think we want to make sure we have all our artillery pieces be given some kind of passive defenses to reduce their death a little bit if they get attacked by Austrians, which in this act is definitely going to happen. And that's it. Done. Excellent. So, what's next? We want to be going down this way. There's a convoy. And then we got to do the battlefields. We haven't got long left now, guys. The time is running out. We got to be a bit... There's another army to cap. I can't believe it. I will do that. We get reservists back. We get money back. And we get civilian items, which is gun picks and horseshoes. Now, I think we actually are missing horseshoes on most of my dudes, so this is actually pretty good. Most of the effect is going to be movement speed. Let's just switch out a little bit. There you go. You guys can get a little bit more bang for buck. So, reload and stamina. This one I do kind of like. We can put it on horse or infantry. What is it classed as? Oh, we've already got one on there. Oh! That was lucky. Could have gone to a battle without one of my dragoons. So, oh, nearly hurt myself there. So, oh, that is counting as something. That's a shame. That's a shame. So at this point as well, remember we're going to have a new infantry brigade, right? Which we haven't got the officer for. So I need to get myself 2 new footmen. So this guy over here is eventually going to be a footman. Oh no, he can't be. He's not British. He's going to be a sharpshooter. That's okay. The same aspects apply then. So with this guy, we will give him the reload thing. Just so he's a little bit better. I forgot they weren't red coats. What's wrong with me? So I wanted to do the HQ this battle, but it looks like it's going to be really awkward with the timing, isn't it? Yeah. But I have to do this army battle because we need to make sure we get doctrines. It's how you get more powerful. So, I'm sure. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of artillery. This is going to be a pain. We need to get into a forest, guys. That's a lot of artillery. They have 2 cavalry units, so we might actually have to push out of our cavalry to knock out theirs, with the dragoons and the... But then again, when we got closer with the artillery before, they absolutely wrecked us with the cavalry, like canister shot kind of stuff. So we'll see how things work out. Hopefully my extremely long-range artillery will push through and stop me from losing all my army to just random shots from enemy cannons. Okay. Oh, there's no forest. Oh, that's... Ah, we have the town. This is the town one. We got this. We got this. Everyone, this way. I will not make the same mistake twice. Actually, I did it like 3 times. I will not make the same mistake 4 times. That's my limit. Okay. So, strategy. We already know the strategy on this one. Activate own. Let's get our units going. It's going to mostly be, please, allies, shoot the damn artillery before we all die. That's going to be the main, like, emphasis of this battle. If our front units are stuck inside all these houses, hopefully they get shot at first and they can have a bit more protection from death. Grenadier at the back there, hold firm. Okay, so artillery. I'm so upset about the amount of artillery they have. Why is there so much artillery? Set up. Start returning fire. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm not looking forward to this one. if I'm being super honest, this is gonna kind of be painful. Grenadier, you can actually be on the front. No. Reserve. We will have... They haven't got that much inventory, have they? So I'm not particularly that worried about the actual other parts of this mission. But we should set up regardless. There's no point being complacent. Complacency is how you mess up easy battles, right? So we want to be careful of that all times. We'll have these guys over there as well. Hussars will be on the right-hand side. Maybe we can run them through. I'm a bit worried about... If I had higher movement speed, I would just run them off by themselves, but we haven't done that. Jigger's already done. Recruits go to the left-hand flank, along with the British veteran foot. I think everyone's got an order. For the most part. Everyone's moving in. Good. Okay, so cannons are ready. They've already fired 1 shot. It better been an artillery piece. You've wasted your time, guys. Shoot that dude over there. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Game says no? What? So you can click on enemy units and look at their stats, but I can't click on the artillery units. So I can't tell how powerful their artillery is. Which is important. For target priorities. Whatever, it's fine. But I say that, I'm being an arse, because I never even noticed that until now, so clearly I wasn't that bothered until this point, was I? Okay, so redo it again. This is more defensive than anything else at this point, if I'm being honest, because of the river, but whatever. Okay, so people are spread out. I don't know what I've done with these weird... Yeah, what have I done here? Did I not do this exact thing last time? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, so the enemy artillery over there has actually moved to a point where we can actually attack it with multiple units. They are my biggest priority by far. They have to go. Everyone focus fire. Other units haven't arrived yet in the battlefield, so we got a little bit of time here, which is fine. I'm a bit worried about these guys not having a dragoon. So there's a dragoon out there. Let's get these guys over the side. And you guys get into cover. Okay, how are you guys doing? They're gone. I don't think they'll be able to recover them around in time before they reach the edge of the map. They're dying. They're not shattered, though, so we've got a little bit longer to go. The enemy is moving in. Let's get these guys around the back as well. They might get some battle experience, you never know. Yeah, the passive damage. Like, imagine if this game was multiplayer. You would just be Austria. You just auto-attack the enemy commander and you win. You could easily kill this guy off. He got hit like this and he's got 94% cover. That's crazy, right? Not quite, guys. Keep going for it. Then again, they are pretty much out of there. So, next target for you guys. Crawl forward to get into more range. Okay, you are not in range of anybody. So can you go and attack? Have they got any skirmishes? No, they don't. How far forward have you already gone? They're pretty far forward. Oh! There's artillery. I forgot. That army's just artillery. That's all they have. I'm glad I got the... Oh, they're going to kill my general without me even doing anything. Okay, someone just killed someone over there. Good work, good work. You guys hit up the long-range cannons at the back. 1, 2... I don't care the order. Just blow them up, please. I can't believe this. This is the strangest battle I've been in. It's just artillery. It's just like Cold War. Like, everyone's got like tomahawks and stuff, or like tow launchers. They're coming back. Oh, I can't believe this. Keep firing, guys. Keep firing. Oh, that's so close to breaking them. Okay, I should be paying attention over here as well. So the enemy is doing stuff. We've lost a lot of men from just the flat out. From just the game. Just the artillery. Change targets. Let's do some damage reduction, shall we? I feel so bad for my guy there. I don't know how I can apologize more. You guys got to pull back a little bit. You're way too far forward. They're literally in the battlefields. Whoa, okay, so this is why you got to pay attention to things, because I did not see this happening. So the enemy's actually gone to a part where they've actually flanked me properly. This is the first time this has happened. Let's get my guys moving around a little bit. Switch formations. I want all of you to run to your new position so you can start returning fire right away. We might have to get some of the cannons. You're so far forward, man. Get back into the... Yeah, that's not good either. That's not good either. They can be broken, though. They can be broken. This is what happens if you rush things too much. Okay, sprint, sprint, sprint. Okay, so the main issue is going to be the Grenadiers are closing in on us. We want to make sure we don't fire... Oh, they stopped. That's fine. You guys can carry on firing them. We might have to stop the artillery temporarily, at least for most of them, to go back to counter these Grenadiers on this right flank here. Can you guys switch over? I need some help. I need help from all of you. This is good for me, though, because we're taking some damage on the Grenadiers, but they are getting experience, which is the most important thing about recruits anyway. This side, the veteran foot will low down and probably break that infantry unit very soon. They still are not approaching, so we're okay. These guys are too close to the battlefield. They've got to get back a little bit. Same for you guys. You guys need to get back as well. We are not landing hits on that. What was that? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. We need to get these artillery back away from the front line. There needs to be like a hold fire command or hold position, but attack when in range or something, because this happens. You tell them to do something, they decide to go out of their comfort zone and get themselves killed. It's not the best thing in the world. Okay, enemies have been broken there. You guys see some experience, actually. So if you guys want to go ahead and charge, that'd be great. Head back over to a defensive formation. Let's actually move these guys up a little bit, because the front line's here anyway, right? So we can probably move up the rest of the front line to the same kind of location. So we will do that right now. So I was trying to grab that over there. Didn't work out too great. So back to mass counter battery. As long as the other artillery has decided to leave where we were, things should be okay. Okay, I'm seeing incoming cavalry charge. We want to make sure we break this as it arrives. It's going to go for this unit right here. Let's move this guy around as well and move you back a little bit. We might... The tanks are holding quite firm. There's no need to switch them out currently. We have a full tank in reserve still. That's looking good. Excellent work, guys. And they should get some backup over here as well. So the enemy is coming in. We are nearly ready. This is a black sun, so we need to make sure they start firing right now. And... Oh, no! Terrible timing. Terrible timing. Third volley. Third volley. Excellent work. So we got another attack coming in very, very shortly. It's probably going to go for these Highland Grenadiers. These need to be switched out afterwards because they have got to the point where they're not doing a good job. Let's get these guys on. They just fired. That is unfortunate timing. We might actually have an enemy barrage coming in, which I'm not looking forward to. We did have some backup units, but they're too far away. I think what we might do is temporarily get the lower cannons to assist with doing some damage on this unit here. And the two guys doing counter batteries can still do counter batteries. Okay. Move full speed. You guys can attack that formation, right? Yep. So we have not got time for this at all. It's going to be up to the Dragoons to do a little bit of morale damage and then probably countercharge. Though these are Horse Grenadiers. What the hell is that? I've never even seen that in my entire... Don't let them Grenadier. Charge them. Oh wait, let them get me first. Go. I'm glad they didn't do the Grenadier part of their strategy, because that could have sucked. Okay, Highlands back. Hanoverians forward. Maximum speed. Switch out. I said back, I say. Back. How are we looking? Hungarians are still fighting over there. We have some enemies coming towards us somehow over there, which is not brilliant. If you guys can just like run or something, get over to that corner. Oh, it's because they're not actually ready yet. They're still moving over. I probably overextended myself a little bit here, which is not a great idea. We still need the main cannons counter battering over there, but I will redeploy the other two cannons to give us a hand on this. Oh, actually, no, they're okay. They're okay. Every flank's okay, really. I'm just over... Yeah, I'm overreacting to a lot of this. It's actually under control. Yes, this is fine. Now, this is the potentially last thing that could cause me danger, though. It's going to be this guy here. They are Grenadiers. And they might wreck me. So we'll probably quickly realign, just facing towards us so we get an extra volume with the infantry. And these guys can get ready in case they try to charge us. Over this side, because we should probably help out the rest of the battlefield at this point, let's get the other infantry and stuff moving in. And you guys redeploy. We're actually going to probably attack and charge. Oh, there's no need. There's no need. There's no need. Okay, how are we looking? Those Hungarians should be down in a second. I'm not going to get too close over there, unless you're going to try and bypass and charge over this direction. They're dead, they're dead. Looking good. The enemy's got one actual unit left in the battlefield, which we will tell our cannons to eviscerate. And that, everybody, is it for this battle. Done. Excellent. So, how do we want to do the resource on this one? Because I would like to get those units into artillery, the Austrian ones. No, it's not artillery, it was skirmishers. Apologies. 1,070. I'll take it. Oh, look at all these yellow items I'm getting. So, losses taken. 1,000. We can replenish that. Ammo is looking pretty good. I say we go for another replenish. And we're going to keep going. Interesting. That's going to help me with the HQ, right? So I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, have you leveled up another time? No, that was it. Damn it. Well, everybody, I believe that is going to be it for today's episode. Hope everyone has enjoyed. If you are not aware of the situation, there will be a HQ battle at the start of next episode. I will also make sure we grab the last few snippets of items here before the AI attacks us so we can get all the benefits that the game has to offer. And then we go on to Act 3, the last act this game has. I hope it's going to be horrifically hard, and I'm looking forward to getting my ass kicked. Apart from that, everybody, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.